That's right, it's your Sunday snack breeze coming at you. 21 and over edition. Give us your ID on the way in. Today we have something special coming to you from Small Town Brewery. I'm Brandon, by the way, and that's the heel Will Mahoney.
Snack time, Pally, and let me tell you, we've had Soda Machine episodes before, and this is a special, extra special edition. Today, you're going to need an ID, 21 and up, for root beer.
That's right. It's only the second time we've ever, I think, reviewed alcohol on the show.
That's right, before it was something scary.
It was the Holiday Nog.
Oh, yes, it was the Holiday Nog.
What?
That's one in the archives to look for, folks.
Check it out.
Scary stuff,
from
scary
Christmas about a year and a half back.
Yes,
You gotta
indeed.
Check that out. But today we've got Not Your Father's Root Beer.
Yes.
Ale with the taste of spices. We picked this up apparently from Safeway.
Yeah, let me tell you the story on this one. It's all over the place. It's blowing up. We're filming this here in July 2015. In the last month, this thing has gone off the chains. It's not your father's root beer. What do they mean by that? Yes, it is root beer. It tastes like root beer. It smells like root beer. It's a crazy, crazy, crazy deal. But the deal is, it's got 5.9% alcohol inside.
All right.
It's root beer with a kick. It's not your father's root beer. It's out of the Small Town Brewery, and it's blown up in the last month because the Pabst Brewing Company, that brings you PBR, has given them distribution. They're out of Waukegan, Illinois. If you're going from Chicago to Milwaukee, you might pass by.
You might.
And this is blowing up all over the place. I'm hearing it all over the interwebs. Have till 5, Dan Alexander, telling me all about it.
That's right. Check out Agro Driver 81.
Agro Driver 81, your interwebs industrial synth pop radio station with the new wave hits. Check that out on there.
And
yes, indeed.
We're going to check out unique ingredients with an unmistakable taste of nostalgia.
Yes, indeed.
You know I like nostalgia.
Yes, and what the deal is here, they describe it as a spiced ale with vanilla and honey notes. Let's take a quick look at the label. Give everyone the scoop.
It's kind of dark.
The old-timiness.
All right, there you go. Take a look at the old-time fellow there with the big barrel. He's kind of looking around like somebody might come and steal his barrel. I don't blame him. I look around too. You got a ship up here because ships are kind of old school, you know. You don't see a lot of ships anymore. Not as many as you used to anyway. So let's go ahead and crack one of these babies open and taste what it tastes like and give you a review, shall we?
Alrighty, we is back with the old time, not your father's root beer, 5.9. Now let me tell you something, Safeway's picked this up. That's where I found these. They've been really hard to find. I was in a Total Wine looking for it. They said they were sold out for the next month.
Whoa.
Yes, the next month. I don't know if Safeway bought the whole stock, but since Pabst has picked up the distribution, it's really blowing up. Lots of kids are into this stuff. I mean, as we'll tell you why in a second here.
All right.
Get that thing popped open.
There we go.
The old-timey pop-top bottle. Now, I will admit I have had this.
I have not, so my review is virgin.
Yes, your review is virgin. Dr. Jeff Smith had it and was quite amazed. Now, first thing I want you to do is give that a smell.
That smells straight up like root beer.
Yeah, the first two things that come to mind for me as I'm struggling to get this darn top to open here is, the first two letters that come to me for that is A-N-W.
Yeah, it's got a really kind of sweet smell to it with a little bit of that.
We're having a comedic moment here.
Sassafras, or no, it's sarsaparilla, I think.
Yeah, sarsaparilla. Why is this
There.
not opening?
I don't know, mine worked.
We'll edit this part out. There you go. There we go. Okay.
All right, so we got that open, and as you see, it's just a regular brown, dark liquid like any other root beer or booze type thing that's brown. Cola, if you will, as we're drinking in our fancy Coca-Cola glasses, courtesy of CVS.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. But yes, it smells like A&W.
Absolutely.
It's scary how much it smells like A&W.
Well, I'm really anxious to try this, so let's do it.
Sweet nectar.
You can't tell me that's booze.
I can't. It's sneaking by you.
You can't tell me that's booze.
There's no 5.9% in there.
There's no booze in here. You can give this to your kid.
Oh, shoot, I could have a good bedtime soon. Give my little girl some of this. Oh boy, here you go, sweetie. You want some soda?
We do not necessarily condone such tactics, but hey, you never know.
The SnackSociety does not endorse underage drinking. Never, never, ever. What do you think there, son?
Except for when we were underage.
Oh, well, that's a whole different story.
Yeah, anyway, that's amazing. It's weird. It's not even... It doesn't even have quite as much of a bite as a root beer.
No, the root beer has more of like that carbonation taste to it, and this doesn't.
Yeah.
It's much smoother.
It's got like a carbonation on a par with like a cheerwine almost.
Yeah.
And it's got a little bit of a syrupiness going on, but definitely has that root beer flavor. It tastes like nothing but root beer. And for all you freaks out there that think root beer and cherry cola taste alike, there's something wrong with you.
Yeah.
And Dr. Pepper too. It doesn't taste anything like that. But no, this tastes straight up like root beer, and I don't know that I could drink a lot of them, but I could definitely knock one down real quick.
It's trouble. Yeah. It's trouble with a capital T. Big thing I take away from it is the key thing I hear from everybody, it tastes like root beer.
Yeah. Which
is amazing.
Dangerous.
It don't taste like cherry cola. No. But it is sweet. My takeaway so far from it has been that at the end, by the time I get to the bottom of it, the sweetness kind of catches up with you.
I bet it would.
And it just makes it kind of hard I haven't been able to crack another one. I know Dr. Jeff Smith has. I think many people have. Half Till 5 probably has.
I would think so.
But I haven't been able to yet. But god darn, I love it. It's good. It's good. It is definitely not your father's root beer, and I don't know. For me personally, I can give it nothing less than a full thumbs up, 5-star, out of the park awesomeness from the heel Will Mahoney.
I mean, I would say that if there was one weakness, it would be it's not as carbonated as a true root beer, and even less so than, like, say, a beer. A beer has that kind of almost high carbonated, thing going on with a big head and whatnot.
Yeah, there's no head on it.
Yeah.
It does not foam up like a mug or an A&W.
That's just one. It's not even really a weakness. It's just different.
Yeah.
But flavor-wise, I give it an A+. Definitely, scent wise, an A+. It smells like root beer, tastes like root beer. Hell, as far as I'm concerned, it is root beer. Full thumbs up.
There you go. I have yet to find someone who doesn't love it. Please chime in on the YouTubes. Chime in on the Facebook group.
I just had an evil ass thought.
Uh-oh.
Root beer float?
Me and Mrs. Heel were discussing that already, and we're wondering if the problem might be the alcohol content.
Yeah.
That might mess with it.
A little bit or something.
Yeah, it might do something weird with the alcohol. Because 5.9, it's not weak.
If I had some ice cream in the freezer, we would try that right now, but I don't.
I have some, and within a week, next week is the Battleground pay-per-view. We could do that experiment as a separate episode.
We can do that as well.
There you go.
Let us know what you want to see. Also, follow us on Facebook. Join us on Facebook, rather. Click on the link down below. So many of the coolest people in the whole world are in our group, and you should be too. So make sure you join the group when you can, if you can, and you should. Also, follow us on Twitter at Brandon Reich SAS and the heel Will Mahoney. That's Instagram too. And
that's right.
You should always use the hashtag of
#SnackSociety all day, every day, whether you're on the Twitter, whether you're on the Instagram, straight flexing, representing with all of us across all the social media interwebs, whether it's Brandon Reich SAS, whether it's at heel Will Mahoney, all over the social media. We are there to talk about snacks and talk about the not your father's root beer from Small Town Brewery. You know you love it. Check it out. Give us your thoughts.
That's right. And also, you need to do the 4 Horsemen of YouTube to do us a favor. Like, favorite, share, and subscribe so that we can get to 500K by New Year's Day.
That's right, baby.
Our goal. And, hey, stay tuned for more videos this week. Tomorrow is, in case you missed it, Monday. And in the meantime, in between time, we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bam.